Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, Magnetic Reversal News, and Shinrin Yoku, bringing you a grand solar minimum update Friday, November 26th, 9:30 p.m. Mountain Time 2021. The models are in, and the Northeast, like a beast, is getting amazing snow in the days to come. Historic snow hits Japan as well, but the big story concerns grow of a radioactive nor'easter threat. You've got to be kidding me. Keep calm. It's boom time. Radioactive boom time. Can this even be real? Well, unfortunately, it is. Concerns grow over radioactive nor'easter threat. Now, what does that mean? It means that the nor'easters, like beasters that are bringing the snow to the Northeast, like here, could potentially be radioactive in the near future. Say it ain't snow, radioactive snow. Well, the decision was made on October 2015 to shut down a plant, the Pilgrim Nuclear Power Station, located on the western shore of Cape Cod Bay in the town of Plymouth. Now, in the meantime, after everything was being discussed as far as throwing out the polluted or radioactive material, the Nuclear Regulatory Commission got involved and they supersede the Clean Water Act. And the NRC is now overseeing the decommissioning of this plant. In fact, large volumes of low level radioactive waste that were generated. In a recent meeting of the Nuclear Decommissioning Citizens Advisory Panel in Plymouth, a report by the State Department of Environmental Protection shared there raised the possibility of simply getting rid of the radioactive water from the spent fuel pool, the reactor vessel, and other components of the facility by dumping it directly into Cape Cod Bay. What could possibly go wrong? Well, you can see what could go wrong by this giant swirling low pressure system off the coast of New England here, in this case, right off the Delmarva Peninsula. As it moves up, it will draw up the radioactive moisture into the clouds, and the snow will fall as radioactive snow. Ho, ho, ho. The dystopian future that you never imagined could be radioactive in the Northeast. Keep calm. We told you to move years ago. Turning gradually snowy across Michigan this weekend, hopefully not radioactive, some accumulation mostly elsewhere. Wisconsin also, eastern Wisconsin could see accumulating snow on Saturday with the highest amounts possible across the northeast parts of the state. And we're talking right on the edge of the lake there, 3 to 4 inches potentially. We have more warnings for lake effect snow in central New York tonight. How much can you expect? Well, 8 to 10 inches. Other areas could get hit much harder, 15 to 30 mile per hour gusts. There are the bullseyes in Tully, Osceola, and Lowville, which should be Highville if it's snow totals. Now, the National Weather Service is also warning of icy roads and another round of snow in Cleveland. And east of Cleveland, well, it's going to be boom time over here. Take a look near Pittsburgh. 2 to 3 inches here potentially. Nothing much, but definitely a snowy situation in the Northeast, like a beast. Let's take a look. Here is your Saturday through Sunday forecast. We're going to be picking up potentially up to a foot of snow all the way down the high areas of Vermont, New Hampshire, the Adirondacks, which includes all of northern New York. This is coming all the way down to the Catskills potentially. A little bit of snow in Maine. It's insane. Western PA, northern Ohio, heaviest hit right along the belts there along Erie and Top Knot. His boyhood home is going to be picking up snow, ho, 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 as well as Wisconsin on the eastern shores is the most snow here through Sunday. And then as Sunday moves through, that snow's going to build up. And take a look at Erie. They're going to be picking up 6, 8, 10, maybe 12 inches in some areas. And in the Northwest, we're going to be seeing snow in the high mountains of Montana, Idaho, and the Cascades there in Washington. Here's your Monday through Tuesday. Now, more systems moving into the Northeast. This is going to add up through Thursday and Friday next week. There's going to be hella systems in the Northeast. Banner skiing in those Vermont, New Hampshire, and Adirondack areas. Gore Mountain is going to see a boom. One of my favorite skiing areas in all of New York State. Hulu much. Historic snow hits Japan. Record flurries cause shutdowns in Russia and China. Record flurries. That's how they're reported on. In fact, they report up to 2 meters of flurries. It's completely insane. Here in Nayoto City, Hokkaido, for example, cars have been buried under flurries that touched 1.97 feet. Yes, 2/3 of a meter. This reading is 4 times the normal amount. That's a lot of flurries. Shut up, Al. Get in your hole. He's laughing because of the flurries. Sakaya Mora in Twitter said 2.5 feet of snow fell in 24 hours in Shomakarinanya, making it the heaviest snow since record started in 1981 for any month of the year. And it's not even winter. Historic snow hits Japan before winter, and the most snow ever recorded in a prefecture in 24 hours before winter. Well, hello, Ranarini. 24-hour snow. Shut up, Al! He had too much bunt cake last night. That's all it is. Greenland, mass ice gain, well above normal multi-decadal averages. And, well, cars in Japan appear to be completely buried. Now, these unprecedented dumpings were added on Thursday.
歩道を歩きますと、ズボと足が埋まっていきます。そして、路肩には私の腰程度でしょうか。いきます。そして、路肩には私の腰程度でしょうか。およそ80センチの雪が積もっています。
道北で記録的な大雪です。1日で真冬の景色に一変した名寄市では車が雪に埋まってしまいました。積雪は平年の4倍の59センチに達し、市民は
And it's just a touch of the iceberg. I can't bring you all the information. I just bring you some of the best tidbits. And some of those tidbits include Arctic ice area as measured today, almost exceeding all of the last 17 years. Notice how they don't show you the rest of the graph here? Because they're frauds. This is about to poke through the hole in the 12-year decadal average and become one of the record ice areas that we've seen. Mark my words, in just a few months, we're going to be breaking multi-decadal records in the Arctic. Seismic update, no quakes of note. Well, I do digress. There was a big rumbler in Myanmar at 6.2, rumbling some nerves over there because there's not really good construction there. 6.2 in Myanmar. At the same time, 6.2 million people are starving in the same region. So that just adds insult to injury. We did have a blot echo a few hours ago. I was a little concerned about here. 5.1 in Chazua, Peru, Chazuta. And that's at 109 kilometers in depth. So keep a close eye on Peru. And we still have an ongoing activity in Puerto Rico. But no other quakes of note, which is good news. Worldwide update. We did an extensive update on the fact that this is the longest eruption in recorded history, dating back almost to 1400, which there was a longer eruption that lasted 84 days. So go check out that update for actual scientific facts, historical data, and everything you need to do to keep yourself updated on La Palma. Let's show more. We also have Semaru today. Sufri Hills, Montserrat, West Indies, low-level activity, new temperature loggers. We've got Yasur and Bagana. Remember those names? A lot of activity happening around here. Fuego, Semaru, Sangay, Stromboli, new lava flow on the upper Sierra de Fuco. Yeah, so there it is. There is the Strombolian activity. And we had, there is even more going on. And I just can't find it. I don't have the time. Go check out Volcano Discovery to bring yourself up to speed. Now let's talk about a little bit about space weather, shall we? Let's check out Discover Solar Wind to bring us up to the solar wind speed. Indeed. Now, a small plasma filament destabilized from the sun about 36 hours ago and is headed our way, but mostly south, based on all telemetry, mostly south. And the first space weather news to come our way is a coronal hole stream, which seemed to have hit here, boom, about 9 hours ago. Very minor effect. Small density spike here, almost no effect on plasma speed. It's still dropping off a cliff below 350. Temperature has increased a bit, but we're waiting for that. And that's the coronal hole stream because of that phi angle shift here. It goes Earth to sun and then back sun to Earth here, and it's now recovering. It was quite rapid. But We are at KP0, so we've been psychic for 6 of the last 9 hours. And I know what you're thinking. And I know what you're thinking. And that's kind of funny. But we're over here at the WSA Annual Spiral, and we're going to bring you updated information on that plasma stream heading our way. So we've have the coronal hole stream coupling with us, and a plasma filament is heading to couple with the stream. So let's take a look at that. So we're over at here at NOAA's Enlil spiral, which is a solar wind prediction application. You can see here this major spike, and we'll even pause it for you right there that we're going through. This spike here, and come over and look at the graphic with me. So this stream coming out of the sun, this is the sun in the middle, yellow. Here is Earth, green dot. And you can see the solar wind stream is pouring out of the sun, and that it's a coronal hole stream. That was predicted to hit us right here, beginning the middle of 26 UTC. That is what we showed you, that phi angle shift. Now, you can see the plasma filament also coming off the sun at the same time. And that literally gets sucked up. Watch it get sucked up into that coronal hole stream. It gets, all the power gets sucked into the stream. And the power is in the stream after it passes us, according to this model. Now, if the model is wrong and this white area were to hit us in one of these two little blips, what we should see in the next hour to 12 hours is geomagnetic instability, or KP3 or 4. So we're going to keep a close eye on that and see if their model is right or if it's grossly off and there's a huge spike and we get to geomagnetic storm at KP5. Anyone's guess, because they're guessing here at NOAA and NASA. And maybe they're not just guessing, but they're downplaying because they're schmucktards. Who knows? But that's how you use the graphs. And if you want to know what we're doing over here on Rumble, well, here we are at StreamYard, and this is some pretty fantastic usability here because we can make the screen go like boom, and I'm just using a headlamp here. It's pretty crazy. I can make myself look like a computer-generated person, like Max Headroom. I can have glitches, and we can even blow up the Oppenheimer Ranch project sign. That's how fine StreamYard is. So we're trying to figure out how to incorporate StreamYard into the Rumble stream so we can, I need a green screen below me or behind me or whatever you want to say. So just want to let you know that we're working on our connectivity over at Rumble and how we can live stream to you completely uncensored and totally awesome. Before we leave tonight, it's the Black Friday sale at Hemp Lucid. My friends over there are basically giving away products so that all of you can survive and thrive in the future. And, well, the 100% Lucid guarantee guarantees that any product you buy, you can return 100% with your money back. They also offer free samples if you want that. But tonight, it's 2 for 1 on almost all products. The only 5 products that are not 2 for 1 are 30% off, which is basically 2 for 1. But there are hundreds of products at 2 for 1 right now. And get your twofers. You get one for you and one for your friends. You know how you usually wind up buying all of your Christmas gifts just for you? I know how that works sometimes. In this case, you can buy one for you and one for someone else, and they'll never know that you got one for free for you. And that's a boom. Well, to knowledge and to savings on Black Friday, which is not just today, it's tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the day after that, and the special sale on Monday. Hemp Lucid is giving it away. So go get it. This is the only place you need to shop. Now, all of my friends and family, I give out this stuff to them because we don't take any money from their company. They just send us free products for what we do because they love us so much here at the Oppenheimer Ranch Project that we want to support this company wholeheartedly. They use local products. Everything you buy here comes from America. There's not a single product from China here. It's all USA, baby. The plants, the hemp, is grown in Colorado, nearby. It's all manufactured and processed in Utah and Colorado, and, well, it's fresh. It just was growing this summer. And if you have any ailments, well, it could be the end of the bummer, and that's boom. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance in a dystopian world where Genuine alternative media sources like the Oppenheimer Ranch Project get attacked day and night from the algorithm. Shut up, Al! From the media and from the left-leading liberal schmucktards that comment every day. Be safe. We love you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and share this with like-minded people. Become a member of a tribe. Learn a new skill every day, and be safe. We love you. That's a boom.